School Watercolours 4. His dead father rings him up in his sleep. 1. Dream of water. Picture dead body, tinnitus of eternity. Teacher dreaming, lesson untaught, unlearnt. Haunting a tilted classroom, emptied. Sun wades along wet school floor. Life upset, drained away. Rips in reality tear wide enough for tiny aquatic dragons to swim through, keeping an ambiguous appointment. Body half lit, remainder shadow in spilt water. 100 tiny aquatic dragons congregate, rambling, learning, peer closer, like pupils full of awe and wonder. Organisation, grace, no fuss, no fighting. Now in the picture, moving static stare. Dried chrysanthemum in container on paper-strewn desk. Memory held. Artificial and fragile construct. Metamorphosing in silvery moonlight. Looking so close, me on hands, knees, face inches from calm feeding. 150 tiny aquatic dragons, thirsty knowledge seekers, don't notice me, teacher feeding them from himself. I stare at my own face, lifeless, on the disinterested floor. Wet sun glinting off flame-red thoraxes through purple wings. His dead father rings him up in his sleep. His dead mother, he says, is not dead. 2. Scissors, rock, paper. Raindrop finds a river, finds the sea, becomes the water in this school, becomes water in our bodies. This water has taken in everything through invisible ears, without reaction, wind blustering, children's laughter, brilliantly right for all seasons. This water grew under rain's relentless attention, uncaring. It shrank under the sizzling scrutiny of the sun, uncaring. This water will not speak, no, from primordial soup until now, never once in 4 billion years, ever, never once in 4 billion years. This water, through all the world's clamouring, embodies in its being the one thing that everything, everywhere is striving for. Absolute, everlasting oneness with itself. His dead father brings him up in his sleep. His dead mother, he says, is not dead. It is simply that she is moving so fast that no one can see she is here. 3. Discarded coat. The teacher, caught between identities, sat uncomplainingly with his class. Old tortoise face held her smile, almost totally devoid of teeth. Some malign tooth fairy taken far more than fair. Silence highlighted absence of personality. Yet, when she began to perform her nameless poem, chrysanthemum sensed its perfume, smoke learning to fly, tears learning to cry. Body and mind dropped away, coat cast off, ego and longing, fish naturally lost in water. Poet raised hands, pulled the ceiling apart, A new sky fell steeply in, so explorations began. Some time later, it is said, a lone caretaker came and, surveying the empty classroom, cursed and arranged for the roof to be repaired, putting on the discarded coat against water falling through. 4. Speeding teacher. His dead father rings him up in his sleep. His dead mother, he says, is not dead. It is simply that she is moving so fast that no one can see she is here. His dead father rings him up in his sleep. His dead mother, he says, will slow down for her precious son one day soon. She can see the single chrysanthemum falling in the floating classroom. His wife cannot wake him up this morning, even though she shakes him as the children crowd for school. His wife cannot see that he is swimming home at 2,000 miles a minute.